welcome to day 13 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Today, Rupert will be taking the majority of the session. You can see he's just limbering up there, stretching. Hey Rupert, how you doing? Great. I don't know about you, but my legs are a little bit sore after yesterday. Entirely my fault, that's fine. So today we're going to leave the legs alone a little bit and do some core work. Yay! So I hope you're feeling good. Make sure you have your cat or other animal with you by your side. This is important for the morale during the next half an hour. Thank you again for your messages. You know what, let's just go crack on with it. But no, seriously, thank you. They're great. I really do enjoy the photos. So you all rock and get gold stars and brownie points. So let's get this over there. Is that all right, Rupert? Great, so getting up day 13's playlist. You alright? He's going over there now. There's a hot water bottle there. It's getting cold. What can I say? Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. Okay, just spine hip width apart. Lifting up the toes just so that you can feel where your weight is naturally positioned, and just rock through the pelvis to find an equal balance between all the points of the balls of the foot and the heels. And put the toes down again. Then stretch them up and down. One more time. Good. Bend the knees, just rock yourself slightly forwards and back. And just keep on rocking forwards and back. And as you go, relax those butt cheeks. Breathe deep into the belly. And you might notice where you start to tense, just to hold your balance. And just start to take it for a circle. Don't go off balance, just make it nice and easy. Keep the breath soft and natural. And the other way. Good. And just going to gently roll the shoulders forwards. And back. If you've locked your knees in doing that, now unlock them. Breathing in. And out. Again, just linking the breath and the movement together. And just start to take it a bit more through the whole arm. You can just keep doing small circles with the body. Circling the other way with the body. And each time you go, feel like you're getting space underneath your ribs and underneath your shoulder blades. And just start to increase the pace of that a bit. And breathing in. And out. Again, breathing in, using a knee bend now. As you start to warm up, you can start to just exaggerate the movement, curling over as you go down, and stretching up, undulating up through the body, arching if you can. And collapsing over a little more. Good, now get a real ripple through the body. So as we're going to go up, just going to send the hips forward first and down, just collapsing over. Again, sending the hips forward first, rolling up through the body. And one more time, hips first, roll up. Don't feel any pain or stress in the small of the back. And just bending over, rolling through the shoulders. And reverse that direction, which way you're rolling. Soften the jaw while you're here. And consciously think about spreading across the small of the back. Alright, bend the knees. And either breathing in or out, rolling up through the spine. So breathing in as you're inflating the spine. Breathing out as you're just providing movement through the muscles through the breath. And again, rolling up. Reaching up and down. One more time, rolling up. By one more time, I meant 2 more times, so now one more time. Good, coming to center. And just start to work through the floor a little bit with the feet, rolling the shoulders one by one now. And you can start to really feel like you're just kneading through the floor with your feet. Remember, keep some gap between your armpits and your ribs. And taking it through the elbows now. A little bit psychedelic if you like. And backstroke. If you want, you can give it a little bit of a twist so that you're facing the side wall as you do this. And now crap freestyle. Keep going with crap freestyle for a while. Still working through the feet. Be conscious of how they connect with the floor and with the elbows. Reverse psychedelic. These are all technical terms. I don't just give physical knowledge, I give academic knowledge. All right, and then through the shoulders. Really feel like you're pushing forward from the shoulder blade though. Very animalistic. Beautiful. Going a little bit wide and just swing. Actually get a bit of a weight shift on this time. And coming up as you swing. Add that down again. If you want, you can use your hands. Why not? 2 and then a circle. Just whimsical. And again. 1 and a 2 and a circle. And again. Good. Reaching up. Popping out one hip then the other. Good. Now turn it into a reach. Oh, get those nice crunkly bits out. And reverse direction. Again, just let that movement naturally flow through the body so that you're getting a little bit of a twist to the hips. All right, with the right hand in front and behind. Front, behind. It's like you've got long bunny ears, and what you're doing is you're checking your breath and stroking your ears. Good, and the other arm. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Just starting to lightly rotate through the spine. Keeping the hips facing forwards now. It's just the shoulders that are moving. Bend the knees a little more and keep going. Keep going. Go a little bit wider with the legs, and now I'm making a bit of a weight shift. So you connect to the heel before you drive across, so you feel like you're pushing the floor away from you as you drive. Make sure that doesn't make you spin around too much. And now just let the arms come up a little more. So the arms are really floppy. This is all just coming from the floor and the hip movement. Good. And just start to let yourself bend over as you do that. Be careful of the small of your back. Nice and release. Soften the head. And just make that now drawing a semicircle around the front of your feet. Or as low as you can comfortably go. Good. Just come into the center. And just really lightly bounce. Nothing too extreme. Beautiful. Bending the knees. And just a little wiggle from side to side. Spreading through the small of the back. And if you can, go a little bit lower, just a tiny bit. Good. Sitting down. Alright, what we're going to do is reach it up and curve down through the spine. Good. Let's go up into a tabletop, so try and get the shins parallel to the ground and the legs perpendicular. Now, disengage the flexors. I'm just going to go one leg then the other. So the movement comes from the hips, not from bending through the knees. Now, if you're comfortable with this and you think you want the coordination challenge, it's going to be opposite arm and leg, which is harder than what you want it to be. Otherwise, just keep going with the feet, button styles. 6, 7, and 5. The arms don't need to go too low to the ground, just 45 degrees is fine. Disengage the flexors, make sure you're drawing in through the stomach. Now we're going to keep on going, but this time do half time. So down, 2, and up. Bit harder that, isn't it? Down, 2, and up. Make sure you're not taking any tension through the neck, it's all coming through the stomach. We're going to do a couple more, why not? And down, 2, and up, 2, down, 2. Last time through for each leg. Down, 2, up, 2. Good. Now keep the legs there. And we're just going to do a switch, and switch, and switch. This is, surprisingly hard work. So just enjoy the pain. Remember, there should be just a small blueberry-sized gap at the bottom underneath your back. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Just bring the knees to chest. Gently circle them around. Make sure the sacrum's sending out away from you underneath. Good. Legs to straight down comfortably. All right, stabilize this leg. And we're going to go out, 2, and up. Don't take the tension through the neck. Make sure you're pulling that stomach together. Stay in the same leg. It's actually surprisingly hard to try and keep this leg stable while this one goes out. So consciously relax through the muscles on the leg that you're bringing out. If you want to increase the workload, just bring your arms above your head. All right, changing legs. Out, 2, and in. Make sure you keep on resetting so that you're not taking it through the neck. You're taking all the work through the core, drawing into the center. All right, sending the pelvis away. 2, 3, 4, and down. The arms can either be above your head, above your chest. They can be on the floor like this, or they can be turned over depending on what kind of workload you want. Good. Pelvis sends away. Think away rather than up. And rolling down through the spine. And again, going up. And down. All right, we're going to hold it. And if you're comfortable when we get up there, keep the height lifting through the left leg. If you're comfortable with that left leg out, pulse. Otherwise, your base is just holding without a leg up. Good. Back in and down. Back up again. So you're either just going to hold, or hold with a leg out, or hold leg out and pulse. Shouldn't be feeling any pain on this. So if you are, go a little lower. Back in
Good. One more set of those. What we're going to do is we're going to go up, either hold, leg out, pulse, or if you're really feeling it, legs straight up in the air, we're going to go down, 2, and up, and go. So if you're not using the leg, just go up and down. Good. Down and change. Other way. And down. Wait for the music. Down. Too bad if you're not using my music. Sending the pelvis away. Beautiful. Coming down. Just hug the knees to the chest. Just going to work the hammies with a bit of bridging work. So send the knees further away, then still go up and down. You should feel the workload in the back of the legs now. If you're not feeling it, send the feet a little further away. 2, down. Beautiful. Hugging knees to chest. Legs straight up in the air. Scissor. And change. Now, either if it's too intense, bend the knees, it comes up. Otherwise, we're going to keep the legs straight. All right, engage, because we're going to go double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you're a legend. Just bring that in. Okay, good. Engage the stomach, bringing the shoulder blades off the ground. And we're going to do barrel rolls. So as far as you can comfortably, just side to side. Again, don't take the strain through the neck. Make sure it's coming by engaging through the core. And relax here. This is just as important to switch off muscles that you don't need rather than trying to engage everything. All right, we're going to go double time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. One more set for good measure. Why not? Keep smiling. It makes it easier. Oh, grimace. You can grimace. I don't mind. All right, go down. Beautiful. Well done. Hugging knees to chest. All right, rolling onto all fours. And just to lift up the spine, flatten off and give it a wag like a dog because you're so happy to be here. Yay! And just arching through the spine. And down. If you can, get a curve, you do. Otherwise, just go back to neutral. Up and down. 2 and up. 2 and down. Good. Just stay up for a second. And wiggle out through the pelvis, unclenching the butt cheeks. Beautiful. All right, so what we're going to do is the leg's going to go up, straight out to the side, and down. Don't collapse through the spine. Make sure you're engaging through the shoulder blades. So we're going to go up, side, and down. Up, side, and down. If this is too intense, you can just go up and down. So that would just be up and down. Otherwise, up, side, and down. Up, side, and down. Keep going. And now reverse. So we're going to go side, up, and down. Side. Make sure you're looking forward, just above your mat, if you have a mat. Otherwise, find a spot on the carpet, just a couple of ruler's lengths in front of you. I've lost count, so let's just change legs after this one. So change legs, and we're going to go up, side, or just up and down. I'm kicking my plant, that's okay. I'm just going to move forward so I don't kick the plant. Up, side. Make sure you're engaging through the shoulder blades, drawing the belly button into the belly, into the spine in fact. I really should count. Let's just change the direction, shall we? Side, up, and down. Side, up, and down. Side, up, and down. Beautiful. Just stretch out into a child's pose for a sec, just to relax that out. Okay, we're going to go into a plank on the elbows, making sure that your elbows are below your shoulders. None of this, none of this. And just holding. Alright, if you're comfy, we're going to reach out. 2, and in. Changing arms. Out. 2, and down. If you're super comfy, raise opposite arms and legs. If this is too intense, do this on all fours. Keep the control. One more each side. And last one. Good. Just come back into a child's pose. Good. Now we're going to do tricep steps. Either here, here, or here. Not triceps, trapezius. So, sinking down to the shoulder blades. And up. And again, sinking down. 2. And up. 2. 2 more. Down. 2. Up. Last one. Down. 2. And up. Awesome. Stretch it out. Oh, rocky arrow again. Deb Lawrence. Oh, she's nice. That wasn't name dropping, just so you know. Alright, coming onto the side. Now, elbows, knees. We're going to lift up through the hips. Off. Sorry. We're going to lift up through the ribs. Off. Now, if this is good for you, stay there. Otherwise, what we're going to do is bring up the leg. If you can, just going to do small pulses. Smile. Good, coming down. Back up again. If you can get the leg out, bend it, and we're going to go forwards and back, like the knees trying to push a button in front of you. Lifting up through the ribs. The basic form is just up. Not the basic, the easier form is just up. Good, and changing sides. So remember, just basic form is just lifting up through the ribs. If you can, we're going to raise the leg and pulse. Good, and down. And up again. Bending and forwards and back, like you're trying to push a button with your knee. Lifting up through the ribs, not the hips. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards. Good. Over to the other side again. Either on your elbow or on your hands, either on the knees, so the eyeballs and knees, or hands and feet, and up. And we're going to curve in. So in and up. I'm just going to move my phone. Let's go half time on that. So in, 2, up, 2, in, 2, up. Keep going. 2 more. I was counting that time. Beautiful. Changing sides. Again, either elbows and knees or up in your hands. And off we go. 1. And up. And 2. And up. 3. And up. 4. 2 more. And up. And down. Beautiful. Down. Or I'm going to call this quarantine despair position, which is forward to the table, to the floor, arms behind. Now squeeze between the shoulder blades. And down. And squeeze. Now if you can, we're going to squeeze and let that bring you up and down. Squeeze first. So it should be coming from around the traps, not from the small of the back. Now if you're happy with that, bring the hands up to your sides. Keep going, squeeze first. If you're happy with that, we're going to go up, out, in, down. So you've got a few different versions. One's just squeezing, squeeze and lift with scarecrow hands, or squeeze and lift and going out. And a few more, off we go. Squeeze, bring it from the traps. Couple more, squeeze, in, out, and last one, squeeze, in, out, and down. Good, just coming into a child's pose again. And across to the left hand side. And across to the right. Really nice. Just bring from all fours. Bear with. Tuck the toes under and up into a downward dog and walk through. Alright, just start to emphasize that knee coming forwards towards the elbow. And start to flatten it out into a plank. Squeezing between the shoulder blades. If you're feeling happy, double time. Keep going. Elbow across the body to knee. Other way around, knee across the body to elbow. And as fast as you can, go. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Good. Back to child's pose. Well done. And just rolling out through the wrists. And the other way. Good. Coming onto small bounce. And we're going to push up through the butt. So up and down. Don't have to get a full stretch. With wide legs. Rolling up. And we're going to twist. And twist. And again. And twisting, bring the leg up. 2, out. 1, 2, in, out. Other way around. 2, in, out. 1, 2, in. Alright, swinging. If you want to click, you can click. I want to click. It sounds good in my head. Good. Just back to weight shift like we're doing at the start. We're twisting. And over like a rainbow. And now both hands in a figure of 8. Get a weight shift through the body as well and reverse the direction. And bring it in, nodding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way. Good. Just drop the chin to chest, hands behind, and gently help yourself wiggle out with a bit of action through the wrist. Good. Just taking wide stance, picking up the toe, turning it out, and into a modified warrior pose. And really lightly sink. And up. Don't let this knee go past the toe though, so just feeling like you're more sinking into this joint. Good. Breathing out and to the floor. Stretch this fingertip up towards the ceiling, deep breath in. If you can, breathe out and turn and face the fingers. and back in. Connect to the heel on the grounded foot and drive, coming up. Turn the feet back. Actually, no, don't. Keep them there. I've changed my mind. And just stretching up and over. Stretching from the outside blade of this foot all the way through to the fingertips. Try and touch the wall. Stick your butt in. Good. Now drive through this foot again. Check that out. And changing over. That's it. And sinking into that hip. Good. Trying to touch both the walls with your fingertips. Deep breath in, breathing out, going down. Deep breath in. If you can, breathe out and look towards your hand. Good. Back in. Connect your awareness with the heel on this foot. Drive through it to come up. And linking the hands, stretching over. Stretching from the outside blade of the foot all the way through the fingertips. Let the butt come under the chest. Good. Connect your awareness with this foot. Drive up. Good. Check it out. Beautiful. Just stretching through the quads, keeping the knees together. You might need this, especially if you did day 12s yesterday. Stay on balance. Bring the leg through. If you can, stay on balance and pull the leg up and in. And soften the knee, give a gentle rotation. Don't do this with the knee straight and locked, you'll tear your knee. So soften the knee, put the weight in the ball of the foot. Beautiful, gently place this down and changing over. Line up the knees, lengthen through. Good, stay on balance, bring your foot through. Try not to squash your mobile phone in your pocket. Ah, it's digging into my hip bone, what a pleasant feeling. I really need wireless earphones. Beautiful, and now stay on balance, taking the foot in, bend that knee if you can, otherwise just make it a basic, stay on balance, basic stretch. Good, gently place that down. And just to finish off, just going to roll back down to the spine again. Rolling down. And just place your right hand on the outside of your left foot and send the left hand up. If you can, look behind. Look up at the hand, otherwise keep your focus down on the ground, don't fall over. Knees are straight but not locked. The right one will be slightly bent. And back in, and swap it over, left hand on right foot, right hand goes towards the ceiling. If you can, on outward breath, look up. Beautiful, back down, put the weight on the right foot, send the left foot out with the heel. Keep the weight on this back leg, don't let the knees go past the toe. Bending with the chest over this front leg. If you can reach the toe and you want to pull up on it, by all means, just nice and gentle. And to get a stretch along the back, send your other arm out diagonally. Try and touch something over there. Breathe in, breathing out, relax all that. Changing over. Weights on the ball of the back foot. Chest goes forward and down, or forward and up actually. If you can, take this ball of the foot, do, and just reach out diagonally. Soften that. Just take your hands down for some balance. Just go wide and wrap behind your butt. Just pull yourself in as far as is comfortable. Well, hands not on the butt, sorry, on your knees. If you want to put them down towards your feet, that's fine as well. Reaching out as far as you can with the fingertips, dig them into the floor. Pull back against them by lifting the butt towards the ceiling. Just soften the knees for a second, stretch down, back up again, over to the left and stretch. And over to the right. And just using your hands, just rock yourself so that the weight's on the balls of the feet and then the heels, just so you can move the stretch up and down the legs. If you can't touch the ground with this, you can just gently rock forwards and back, but don't go too far. I don't want you to strain anything. Bend the knees, rolling up through the spine. And just finishing by one more, reach up. Really stretch. You can have a slight arch through the back just to stretch out those bellies. And come back to center, reaching out, trying to touch all the corners of the room as you reach down. And to the floor. That's half an hour gone again. How does it happen? I don't understand. I think time has no meaning in quarantine land. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's onwards. Yes. Keep in touch and I'll see you tomorrow or whenever you next do a warm up. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Bye.